Hey guys, Kevin here with Texas Veteran Lawn Service. Before I head out this morning, of course I got to put my uniform on, my shirt, but I want to talk to you guys about scheduling. Um, some of you guys are just starting out. Some of you guys have been doing it for a while, and there's different ways to keep track of your schedule. Um, what properties you want to go to on what day. So this is my first lawn business, so I've been kind of learning as I go along. But what I've discovered that works for me is on certain days I do a certain area. It's not necessarily that subdivision. Um, it could be that area could have 10 miles stretch in that pie section, that direction, and that area would be on for one day. So I cover a lot of different cities, probably 6 or 7 different cities, and the furthest I'll travel from the house is about 35 minutes. That's with light traffic. So there's one that's out of town that's, you know, with traffic could be 40 minutes, maybe 45. But anyways, so you want to try to stay on top of that, being organized. Um, on my computer and on my app and my 2 tablets, I've downloaded this app called Yardbook. You can find it at yardbook.com. You can go on your computer, check it out. And the app looks like this right here. It looks like a little leaf. So you can press that, and it comes up, looks like that, Yardbook, and just log in, create your username, your email, things like that. And now what you can do on the phone app is not as much as what you can do on the computer or laptop, or actually if you log in through the actual web browser. So what this allows you to do is keep track of, your time clock, your properties, customers, calculators, weather, and so on. So I'm going to go to customers, and it'll list all of them, you know, all the way down. I mean, just tons of them. So phone number, email. So anything that you enter in here in this app will be updated in the website if you go on the browser, and vice versa. So, for example, on the schedule on jobs, today is the 22nd. So today I have these 3 lawns, plus there's a couple others that I haven't put on here yet that I got calls about last night. So you can go the previous day, and you can see they're checked off. So if you go today, see these have the time, hour. That means I haven't gotten there yet. So you can click on one. You can go to complete if you finished it, or you can go to cancel if you want to cancel. If you want to add any notes or attachments to it, you can. Phone number. If you can't quite remember where the property's at, I have some that I know where they're at, but coming from another direction, I may not know. So you can click on that, and then it goes straight to Google, and then click on the map. Google Maps pops up, and then go ahead and click en route or whatever. So it's 9 minutes from where I live, so that one's pretty close. Okay, so that's pretty great app. If you go on the web browser and you type in Yardbook, let's do that real fast. Okay. It will allow you to do so much more if you go onto the web browser. I mean, you can set your schedule for a whole month, 2 months. When you log in, you can send out emails from there. It has a pretty neat email feature on there. Has a real nice. You can add pictures on it. So many different things you can customize on it. Okay, so now we're here into the customers thing. Not too much different, right? You go to menu. Okay, you go to jobs. This is going to give you an idea of you go to jobs for this month of September. You got day, week, or month. So I'm going to click on month because I like to look at the whole overview. Let's see here. Okay, it's thinking. Here we go. Alright, so now I got the whole month. Okay, all the different jobs. All the different jobs coming up. Now you have all the names. So the names that you put in the customer section is what will pop up here. So if you can, they'll tell you what day they're on, and I have some people that are every day, or I'm sorry, every week. Some that are every other week. I have only one that's once a month. But so the ones that are black, I've already completed. But you have to type, or you have to click on it and tell that it's completed, or tell it that it's completed, or else it won't do that. The blue ones I haven't done yet. That's today. Alright, so once you do that, you can go into customers. Alright, let's just say, for example, this person here. So we're going to go there. Now this, when you type and go into their file, it'll have things like invoices that you create. It'll have so many different things. It'll have their address, so many different options that you can do on here. Create different tax rates for cities and counties, set up a price cut, create an invoice for jobs, set an invoice delivery preference for each customer. Alright, so you go in here, it has balance, they don't owe anything. And here's all the times I've mowed their lawn. I mow it every week. And so anyways, and you got 2 pages there. And then so once you go into an invoice number, let's go and click that one, that was last week's. Alright, it'll pull up and it'll have my company info, the customer's info, all the way down here. Then it gets to where you can add in the different options. Click on add, and then so many different things there that you can add. You can create your own on that as well. And then on your price, just type in whatever price you want. Then it goes down unit price or tax, and then comes down here. Now this, they don't owe anything because they've already paid, so it shows a minus there. You can add notes in the comment section. So you get up here, if you want to close that out, you go to actions, and you can either do I've already paid, so it would have said set to pay. You can email it to the customer, view payments, and so on. So in this option, you also can email customers, and they can have the option of paying online through a credit card. So, and I think Yardbook charges like 2.94%. I normally just do cash or check. So every now and then I'll do a bank transfer, but only if it's bank to bank. I use Chase. So if the customer has Chase, we can do that wire transfer. It doesn't cost anything, and it's instant. I did that for a sprinkler system I installed last Saturday, and that worked out pretty good. Okay, so if you go to dashboard and you want to figure out, well, how much have I done this month? Now this will only calculate what you put in, so you have to remember to be on top of that every day when you're working. Sometimes I'll go a day without, I'll update it the second day. Alright, so you go in here, it'll give you it's automatically set up for the month. So right now, so far, it's $21.80 for the month, $2,180, and I've had 29 payments. So that's not bad, 29 jobs for $2,200. You go to date range, you go today, last 7 days, last 14, 30, 90, this month, and last month. So that's pretty cool. You can print all that out, and these different reports right here: customer report, invoice, payment, expense, job cost, sales tax, profit and loss estimates, product and service report. I mean, there's so much. Yardbook.com is free, and it's the best app, and it's the only app I've ever used to be able to help run this. So the other thing here is I print out a calendar from Yardbooks, and I have everybody on there, okay? And then all the scribble you see is stuff I've added. So if I need to add, like for example, Monday of this week, I went down, or maybe it was last week, no, Monday this week, sorry. I went down to Normandy and bought a new mower. So I typed that in there, but then I also had other lawns I had to do. One lady dropped off. She's in the hospital for a while, and she probably won't be getting back out. But so I put a line through her name. All these different notes I wrote down here. So you want something like this in your car, in your truck, whether it's in a little binder, a notepad, whatever. so you can keep track of that kind of stuff. I have a couple estimates I had to go and do. Sprinkler install here on this day. I'm going to do another sprinkler repair on Sunday. So this is good to have. So you have this on top of the app, which help keep you pretty organized. So try to keep in mind of your travel time and where you have to go on what days, and don't book if you're working by yourself. Don't book yourself so full where you don't have time other days to do other things. So like I really work Monday through Thursday, and I do 1 yard on Friday. That's an acre lot. I'm done in a couple of hours, and that's it. I used to do them on Thursday, but that was packing a lot on Thursday, and I have something else I'm doing Thursday evening, so that frees up that time. So as you're rolling along and you're getting more customers, you may have to shift days a little bit to get to what works best for you. When you have a rain day, I'm here in Texas, so rain can come out of nowhere. If it's scheduled 50% tomorrow, and you may want to get a couple of those lawns done today so you don't miss that pay and doesn't put you behind, you can do that, and then tomorrow may not rain at all. So I just take it as it comes. I don't let it affect my schedule. I don't think about it. Now if it looks like I'm going to have a week long of rain and 65-80% each day, then I will probably knock out as many as I can in the next couple of days to avoid all that. One time it rained, a few weeks back, it rained an entire week, 7 days. You couldn't mow at all. So I didn't mow a single lawn that week. So that next week I did 2 weeks worth of lawns in 1 week, which sucked. So I lost a little bit of money, but not much, because I was able to do that. But then it really made things difficult, because for people who I do every week and people who I do every other week, that means that following week the load would be lightened, because the people who are every other week would be skipping a week. But then that next week it would be 2 weeks worth of service in 1 week. So I had to skip a week for some of those people. I think like 4 or 5 people, to put it back on a regular schedule. So I lost some money that way, but I didn't have a choice. So anyways, I think that's about it for scheduling. Make sure you give yourself enough time to get equipment together. I don't tell people I'm going to be there at this time, be there at that time. That's too much pressure. So normally I text people the day before, hey, I'll see you guys tomorrow, I'll be out there. And then when I'm on my way to their house, then I text, hey, I'm on my way. So with those 2 reminders, that reminds them, okay, hey, they're coming tomorrow, we need to set a checkout for them. And then it's just a nice friendly reminder. Because if you don't, and then, oh, well, we forgot to put the checkout. Well, you could have avoided that by simply having a friendly reminder. So I learned that, and that's working pretty good. I think that's probably about it. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know. I'll leave them on the video link below. If you like the video, like it, subscribe, and let me know if there's other videos that you guys like to know about. Good luck to you in your lawn business. Talk to you next time.